Hey everyone, it's Kage. Today I just want to share with you some of my bronzer tips and tricks. So I like to use my bronzer in a very natural, sun-kissed glow way. I don't like to use bronzers that are too brassy or too dark or anything like that. The bronzer I'm going to be using today is by Tarte and it's called Park Avenue Princess. It's very pretty. It's got a little bit of a shimmer. It's more on the golden brown side, so it looks good on all skin tones. It's very natural looking. And then the brush I'm going to be using is this Sonia Kage brush. It's a blush brush, very, very fluffy, and it's just like, it's perfect for bronzer. I like it for bronzer because it doesn't put it on like too harshly. It's just like, it's super soft. So what I do is I'll just take my bronzer and I just kind of, just roughly, it doesn't have to be perfect on the brush. Just kind of go over it, but soft, so I don't pick up too much. And then what I'll do is I'll just work it either in like downward or in like little circles all on my cheekbones, okay? From like temple all the way down. And then a little bit in the hollow back towards my ear, barely out. And then I do it for the other side, okay? And I'll just go down, or little circles, and then back in the hollow, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll put a little bit more on. I'll go down my nose and do my forehead, okay? My chin, okay? Just like that. Okay, and then that's all I do on my face, and it just adds a really natural, like, sun-kissed glow look. It's super pretty. What I'll do sometimes, I'll kind of take my brush, same one I used on my face, same bronzer color as well, and I'll lightly put some bronzer, and then I'll just kind of on my collarbones, and then kind of lightly all over my chest. And then whatever's remaining kind of down my neck. So on times when I'm looking a little paler, it kind of blends with my neck, but it also gives everything like a sun-kissed glow. And it's just really pretty. If I'm wearing a tank top or a dress, I will dust my shoulders. Sometimes I'll use like a bigger brush, like this Kabuki right here. This is a really good, this is a Sonia Kage Kabuki actually, and this is a great, not only for face, like I'll use this Kabuki actually for like mineral powders on my face, but it's a great body brush, and I will use it all over on my body too. It's phenomenal. And then a last quick tip, what brunettes can do with their old bronzers is use them in their hair. So I basically will take a bronzer, and I don't have any old bronzers. I do use my bronzers up pretty fast. But if you have a bronzer that's like been sitting in the back of your makeup drawer for like years, okay, it's time to either throw that thing out or use it in your hair. So instead of using dry shampoo or baby powder in your hair to soak up oils and that kind of thing, you can just use bronzer. So say, for instance, like this bronzer here that I have, let's just pretend it was like super old. I will take either a body brush, or you can take like a smaller blush brush, but I like the body brush size or just a large Kabuki because it helps cover better. So I'll just load up the bronzer, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll just take my hair and I will do root to tip, okay? Get it in there really well, root to tip, okay? Root all the way up, okay, and put it just all over. And I do it root to tip because when you kind of do all the streaks through your hair, when the light hits it just right, if you're using a bronzer, especially a bronzer that's a little more shimmery, it will kind of be a little it kind of give you some highlight action. It's really, really cool. And it's just great. Like, using bronzer in your hair when you're brunette is just so cool because you don't have to worry about like putting the powder in perfectly, brushing it perfectly, and you don't have to worry about like, oh my gosh, I hope like I don't have like a big like chunk of white powder somewhere on my hair that I'm missing or something like that. It's like super easy, and it's just so pretty. So like I said, don't just put it on the root. When you're using bronzer in your hair to soak up oil, make sure you have it on the roots, you know, but I brush it out all the way to the tips of my hair just because it's really pretty. So if you're a brunette, don't throw out your old bronzers, use them in your hair. And if you're blonde, sorry you can't use this tip. You should stick to the baby powder and the, you know, dry shampoos because of lighter hair. But if you have a family member or a friend who has brunette hair, pass the tip along with the old bronzer, because I'm sure they will love to use it in their hair. So that is kind of like my short little video of the day on tips and tricks that I do with my bronzer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have tips or tricks that you do with your bronzer, let me know how you use them. Maybe I'll do the same with my bronzers. So give me comments below or a video response. You can tweet me at Smash and Glitter or go on smashandglitter.com and just, yeah, let me know if you guys have any extra tips or tricks that maybe I should be using as well. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and enjoy using your bronzer in maybe a different way than you've never used it before. Bye.